Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are talking about money. So first, I want you to answer these questions. Are you good at handling money? Why? How do you usually spend your money? Pause the video and think about this. Okay guys? Now, I want you to think about these questions as well. How important is money for you? Why? If you had a lot of money, what would you change about your life? Once again, pause the video and think about this. Okay, guys, now I want you to please look at this question and three possible answers. Please choose the one that you feel the most related with. Pause the video to read the question and the possible answers. Okay, guys, we're going to share this during class, so let's move on to the next question. Once again, you have a question and three options, so pause the video, read, and select the option you feel most related to. Okay, guys, we're going to share in class. Now, I want you to please match these parts of the sentences to form four bigger sentences. For example, if you worked hard, I would have traveled around the world. I would want fame instead of fortune. I would have kept them, or you would have more money. Yeah, if you worked hard, you would have more money. That's correct. Pause the video while you work on the rest, please. Okay, guys, let's check. If I were single with no kids and no responsibilities, I would want fame instead of fortune. If I had accepted that job offer, I would have traveled around the world. If I had known that there were valuable antiques, I would have kept them. Okay, great. So, I want you to please read the sentences once again and think about this. What are they talking about? Real or non-real situations? And are these situations in the past, present, or future? It could be possible that one sentences are talking about the past and other sentences are talking about the present. So pause the video and analyze. Okay, guys? So, all of these sentences are referring to unreal or hypothetical situations. So, let's go ahead. If you see the first two, they are talking about unreal situations in the present or the future. If you worked hard, you would have more money. Do you work really hard right now? According to the sentence, you don't. So, if you did it, then you would have more money. If I were single, with no kids and no responsibilities, I would want fame instead of fortune. So, am I single? No. Do I have kids? Yes. So, it's the opposite of the reality, right? Okay, let's take a look at the other two. If I had accepted that job offer, I would have traveled around the world. Did I accept the job offer? No, I didn't, right? If I had known that they were valuable antiques, I would have kept them. Did I know that they were valuable? No, I didn't. Okay, and again, these are talking about unreal situations in the past. So, I want you to please take a look at the sentences again, and this time answer. How many clauses do you see in each sentence? Can you put them in a different order? And which words are repeated? Pause the video while you analyze. Okay, so let's check the answers. They have two clauses, a conditional clause or an if clause, and a main clause or the result clause. And yes, you can change the order of these clauses. For example, the first one says, if you worked hard, you would have more money. But I can also say, you would have more money if you worked hard. So it's okay to if you change the position of the clauses. And in all these sentences, the words if and would are repeated. Now, let's take a look at the structures. Looking at these two sentences, let's remember, are these unreal situations in the present, in the past, or in the future? And you also need to come up with the form of these sentences. So pause the video while you work on this, please. Okay, guys? So, These are unreal situations in the present or the future, and these are in the second conditional, that is the structure we're using for this. Now, what is the structure? Well, we're going to start with an if clause, then subject, simple past of the verb, subject again, would, and the base form. For example, if you worked hard, you would have more money. If I were single with no kids and no responsibilities, I would want fame instead of fortune. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. One more time, read the sentences and think about this. Are these unreal situations in them? And also work on the structure. Pause the video to work on this, please. Okay, guys. So let's check. These are unreal situations in the past. And the structure is the third conditional. So let's take a look at how to write it. We're going to start again with an if clause, the subject, the past perfect, and let's remember past perfect is had with the past participle of the verb, subject, would have, very important here, we're adding an have after the would, and then we're using past participle. Okay, great job. Now we are going to practice. So let's go to workbook page 12. Here we are going to correct the mistake in each of the sentences. Please ignore the italics. So it says, if I am the president of my country, I would spend more money on the environment. Since this is not the reality, we are not the president, we are going to say, if I were the president of my country. Okay, let's take a look at B. If I did ever have the chance, I would take a year off and go traveling. So here, what we are going to do is we are just going to eliminate did. If I ever had the chance, I would take a year off and go traveling. This is an unreal situation in the present or future. Okay, pause the video while you work on the rest, please. Okay, guys, so let's work on the next exercise. Now go to your workbook page 13. And here you're going to join the two sentences and you're going to be joining them with the word if. For example, I didn't study hard enough at school. I don't have a good job. So I'm going to combine them. If I studied harder at school, I would have a better job. Okay. Now, B. It is not made of real gold. It is not worth a lot. So, since we're going to be changing the reality to an imaginary situation, we're going to say if it were made of real gold, it would be worth a lot. Very good. Okay, guys, pause the video to work on the rest. Guys, we are going to be checking this during our class. Okay, guys, this is the end of the video. I will see you in class. Bye bye.